What's up guys, we're going to be going to the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 9 picks correct, which is absolutely insane. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 9 picks right like me, win more bets, or receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $250 just yesterday, and another member who won $60 for the 4th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, a link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is Derrick White for 15.5 points, and this one is for less. Now look at Derrick White. We've actually seen him go on the under in 2 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against the Dallas Mavericks. Now as you all know, Dallas Mavericks do rank 6th in points allowed, but this is out of all 16 teams that did make it into the playoffs. Now when it comes to Derrick White, although he has gone on the over a certain amount of times over the last 5, he hasn't gone significantly over, and is definitely very close, sometimes just 0.5 or 1.5 off. And because of that, we definitely do like the under for this situation, as we are expecting a blowout game for this situation here. When we look at Derrick White, although he does score quite a few points, he doesn't have the highest usage rate in this team, and we definitely see that coming into this last game, that he may not get the same usage rate as we usually see from him, or have we seen from him over the last couple of games. The reason being, it may be the closeout game, and we are expecting Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown to fight it out for that finals MVP. And if they do, because of that, we think Derrick White is definitely going to have less shots and less opportunity actually to score. So because of those reasons, we are liking the under for this situation here. So Derrick White, 15.5 points for less, I think is a great pick. So getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about Jaylen Brown. So as you all know, Jaylen Brown, great player, and this one is for 4 assists, and this one is for more. Now I look at Jaylen Brown, we've actually seen him go on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, and they do face off against Dallas Mavericks. Now as you all know, Dallas Mavericks do actually rank, when it comes to assists allowed, 8th, and this out of 16 teams, so they rank very mid-tier, but they also do a very poor job at restricting assists to the small forward position, which is what Jaylen Brown usually plays. Now we look at Jaylen Brown, we've actually seen him go on the over in 2 out of the last 3 games, which was against Dallas, as the first 2 games over this last 5 were against Indiana, and since that is a series, we definitely see someone like Jaylen Brown going on the over here. Now we have seen Dallas actually focus a lot on Jaylen Brown and also Jason Tatum, which actually leads to a lot more assist opportunities, as they are getting double teamed as much as possible. Due to that, we definitely can see someone like Jaylen Brown going on the over here once again, as he has had a really high usage rate over the last 2 games, and we think we should see a similar situation coming into this next one, especially in a closeout game where Jaylen Brown has the opportunity actually to win finals MVP. So because of those reasons, we do like the over for this one. So Jaylen Brown, 4 assists, 4 more, I think is a great pick. So getting into the next pick, we're going to be talking about Luka Doncic. Now Luka Doncic has been playing great, and this one is for 18.5 revs and assists. However, this one is for less. Now we look at Luka Doncic, we've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against the Boston Celtics, who do rank 5th in assists allowed and 2nd in rebounds allowed. So they rank very high, and that's the reason why we do like the under for this situation here. Luka is also a guard, and Boston do a very good job at restricting, revs and assists to the guard position, which is another reason why we do like the under here. His average over the last 5 is also 17, which is great to see. And we also look at what the bookies are saying. The bookies also have him favored for the under as well. So all signs really do point towards the under for us for this Luka Doncic pick. And when it comes to the matchup against Boston and Dallas, it is rumored, or through the bookies, that there is going to be a blowout game and Boston are actually going to sweep them in the final. So if that is the case, we probably could see Luka Doncic sit out the game early. And because of those reasons, we are sticking to the under here. So Luka Luka Doncic, 18.5 reps and assists for less, I think is a great pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is Derrick Jones Jr., who's been averaging 6.4 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 1.8 assists. So he has done a fantastic job for none other than the Dallas Mavericks, and the Dallas Mavericks do face off against Boston Celtics, who do rank 3rd in points allowed, 5th in assists allowed, and 2nd in rebounds allowed. So Boston ranked very high. When it comes to Derrick Jones Jr., we are actually liking the under for this one. Now when it comes to Boston, not only do they rank high, which should restrict Derrick Jones Jr. as much as possible, but on top of that, since this is a make or break game for the Dallas Mavericks, we are expecting an increase in the usage rate of Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. So we may see Derrick Jones Jr. not get the same amount of usage rate that he usually sees due to the fact that all the attention and focus is going to be Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. So we do like the under for this situation here, especially for someone like Derrick Jones Jr. who doesn't have the highest usage rate in any of these departments. So we are expecting the under for it. So keep an eye out for his line. If it is too close to these averages, definitely look to go on the under. So I think there'll be a lot of great value there. Now getting to the next player, we're going to be talking about Al Horford. Now, as you all know, Al Horford is a great player, and this one is a fantastic one as he's been averaging 10.6 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 2.4 assists. So he has done a fantastic job for the Boston Celtics, and the Boston Celtics do face off against the Dallas Mavericks, who Dallas do rank 6th in points allowed. On top of that, 8th in assists allowed, and then rebounds allowed, they do rank 4th. So because of those reasons, Al Horford does play the center position, and when it comes to Dallas Mavericks, they actually do a very poor job at restricting points, reps, and assists to the center position. Now we haven't seen Al Horford had any big games yet against Dallas Mavericks, but we are expecting in this one, in the closeout game, that a lot of the attention may be actually on Jason Tatum and also Jaylen Brown, that it actually might lead to more opportunities and more usage rate from Al Horford, as we tend to see that when Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are defended heavily, Al Horford is actually usually the next person to step up and have an increase in his usage rate. So that's the reason why we do like the over for this situation for someone like Al Horford. Yes, he may not have the highest usage rate out there, but we definitely can still see him going on the over here, especially against Dallas, who rank very poor against center positions. So keep an eye out for Al Horford. I think there's going to definitely be a lot of value there, and with his line, if it is under these averages, then definitely look to go on the over. Now getting into the next player is Daniel Gafford, who's been averaging 10 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 1.2 blocks. So he has done a fantastic job for none other than Dallas Mavericks, and like we mentioned before, Dallas do face off against Boston Celtics, who rank very high. However, when it comes to this matchup, we are actually expecting Gafford to go on the over here, due to the fact that when it comes to Gafford, although he doesn't have the highest usage rate, we tend to see when Luka and Kyrie Irving are, very heavily defended, double teamed as much as possible, Gafford is actually usually, like Al Horford, the next player to see his usage rate increase. So we definitely see someone like Gafford being able to go over on his line. Now the most recent game he didn't play that well, but the game before that he did actually have 13 points and 9 rebounds, both above the line or of his line at that time. And we are expecting a similar situation to that game, which was game 2 for this game 4. When it comes to Gafford, he is a big rebounder, but he also is a center position, and Boston don't do a very good job at restricting points, reps, and assists to the center position, which we definitely think will help him out tremendously in this matchup. So because of those reasons, definitely keep an eye out for Gafford. There's probably a lot of value there, especially if the line is under these averages. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.